Got one. Another one. 4-inch glide. Another one, guys. Oh, dude, that's a nice one too. Another rock solid bass out of a creek on that 4-inch Era glide. I know you got one to bite, fellas. Creek bass in the morning on the walking bait. Small one, but we gotta start. Getting a little nervous because I'd like to try to catch a big one this morning with the overcast conditions and the pool that I just came out of. I know for a fact that the last time I was here I saw some big ones. Whether or not they're still in that pool, I don't know. We've had some heavy rain since then. I'll let that little guy go. The water's not muddy though. It's less clear than it was when I was here last time, but it's definitely not muddy. We've got a chance. Caught that one on a shower's blow. The SB77. We'll see if we can't get one of those bass over 20 inches today. Guys, I think we're gonna abort this spot. This is the second fish that I've caught in about an hour and a half. Fish down to where I thought they would be. It's kind of muddy in the deeper stuff. I think we're gonna go try to salvage this trip somewhere else, but I'm gonna fish my way back. So maybe we'll get lucky on the way back to where we started. Wow, there's one sitting right there, guys. Got him on the 4-inch Era. It's so shallow he seriously can't even hardly swim. Got him. Well, this area looks way better. Way better than the first spot. First spot was garbage, but second spot's looking clear. Got the 4-inch Era tied on. Finesse glide bait fish in about inches of water. My knee is down where I caught him. He's going upstream. Got one. Another one. 4-inch glide. Dude, that's a nice one. Alright. He's got melanosis by his eye. This water is clear. Nice mouth on him. Good grief. Look at his melanosis. He's skinny. He's going to start feeding back up here soon as summer starts to wrap it up. He stopped on a dime for that 4-inch glide too. He's skinny, guys, but that's an 18-incher. Solid. I'm throwing that 4-inch Era on 8-pound sunline, Curado BFS, and the Handing Magic Light. Another one. That one might be pretty nice too, guys. Holy cow. Yeah, he ain't bad. That's a solid one on the swim bait. He's fat too. He's not skinny like the first one. Got him. There we go. Another solid one, guys. Yeah, boys, that's a 17. Got an 18 and a 17 out of this pool. Hindsight bias, man. I should have just came here first this morning. I don't really have that much time today, so we're gonna have to wrap it up here soon, but this is a nice surprise here at the end. Another one, guys. That's a head shaking one too. he decent? He's a little smaller than the last two. I was waiting for him to dive back down and dig hard, but he just didn't have that fight in him. I probably wouldn't either if I had two treble hooks on my face. Little 13.5-inch guy. Still so cool. I can almost see him eating it, guys. It's so overcast. I can just see him kind of flash, and then the head shakes, and I know I've got him. Golly. Another one. Oh, he swiped. Got him upside the head. Healthy looking fish in here though. I don't think we'll measure him. He's probably only 10 or 12 inches. Another one, guys. 4-inch era fish. Oh, dude, that's a nice one too. Yeah, dude. It's another like 18 maybe. He's going for that grass line. He would love to get in there. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Come here, bud. I'd love to hold you. That's a nice one. That is a fat one, man. Yes. Another rock solid bass out of a creek on the 4-inch era. He swiped it. Got him on the gill plate. Boys, that is a 19-inch bass out of a creek. Just from this spot alone, fellas, we have a 17, an 18, and now a 19-inch bass on that 4-inch era glide. Met a crawfish. Oh. This one swiped that swim bait. I got him. Got him on a metacraw. Probably one of my favorite little soft plastics there, guys. Another healthy one, man. He took a swipe at the era. Didn't eat it. Just a 14-incher, but he didn't eat it. And then I chased after him with that metacraw. He couldn't resist. I run these little 2-4 Eurotackle metacraws on the screw lock hooks as well, fellas. So you really just have to lift, and they are pinned. Metacraws, man. I used to use them a lot more, and I think I'm going to start bringing them back again because they are very useful. Got it in a black and blue for today. Guys, and I think I'm at the fortune of the conditions right now because this water is very clear, but it's seriously shallow. Y'all have seen me fish this pool before, and they're normally not just out roaming. And because it's been overcast all morning, they really haven't felt the need to get in underneath of the grass line. And I've caught some of what I would probably reason to believe some of the biggest bass that are in this pool out roaming around, and that's when they're vulnerable. When they're up close to cover, they can kind of study stuff and be less impulsive. But if they see a little glide bait wiggling by them out in open water, shallow, clear, open water like this, they are hard pressed to pass it up. And like I said, I think I've benefited from that. So y'all can see on a steady retrieve right there how good of a sweeping side to side it has. I'll burn it for y'all. It's got a really steady burn, and then it also will walk very easily. Tight walk, if y'all can see that. So 4-inch era glides, man. Aaron's gonna have the design locked in soon, and when he gets ready to drop a batch of them, I will be sure to make a post of it so that y'all have a heads up on it. Guys, and there's another retrieve that you can do, is just a slow walk, and that's just with half handle turns, and it will slow walk side to side just like a big glide bait. Isn't that sweet? So just half turns, and that thing will slow walk. Compared to a faster chop like a walking bait like this. I need to take it to a clear river soon, and man, clear river fish ought to come unglued for this thing. I did decent with a nugget not too long ago at a clear river, and I think this would do really well, just like the nugget did. The nugget has a more bulbous body, and it'll be a little wider and erratic. This thing is, that's what I would say about the nugget, guys. It's a little more erratic or out of control. This thing does exactly what you tell it to with the handle or with the rod tip. I guess you could say in terms like it's responsive or controllable, which honestly both things can be very beneficial, but you know, whichever thing that you want to emphasize on a particular day. And here, so you can see it, if I stop it abrupt, you see how it dang near turns all the way around. Now the nugget will almost do like a whole 360. It will turn all the way around. The arrow, when you pause it, when you pause the arrow, it'll do a full 180, but then you always risk of, you know, hanging your line up on the trebles. But so like I said, solid swim bait, man. He got this one right for sure. When we make it back to the house, I'll give y'all a rundown on gear and comparisons to the other finesse swim baits that I've got. Guys, that trip was supposed to just be a quick and dirty creek session, and I thought the first spot was going to give me the best chance to get some big creek bass. I was definitely wrong. It was dusty, it was a little bit murky, but I relocated, and man, we found a bunch of fish pooled up together that were all good size, and we went to town on them with that 4-inch Era, guys. And I wanted to give you a rundown on the gear that I used to throw it, and a comparison on some of the other 4-inch glide baits that I have, and just kind of give you some background on each of those. But if you're going to throw the 4-inch glides, light to medium light, moderate fast rod. This is actually a fast action handing Magic, but I've done decent with it with treble baits, guys. They're cheap sticks and they do the trick and they're durable. I haven't broke one yet. Reel is kind of arbitrary because you can control your cadence with how fast you're going. I've got it on a BFS Curado, and then 8-pound sunline for these Eras and the Nugget. And then let me give you all some comparison on size of these baits, fellas. On the bottom is the York Casting Co. Nugget. It is 4 inches and a half ounce. That's obviously the Era. It's 4 inches and a half ounce. And then this is that new Payday Penny that I got. And it is a finesse glide. Obviously, it's not very long, but I think it's 4.5 inches, and it's considerably heavier, guys. It is 3/4 of an ounce, but it is a good combination of these two baits. If you look, the Era is a thin profile, guys. The Nugget is a fat profile. It makes this Nugget a little more erratic, which on any given day, if that's what you want, an erratic retrieve and erratic responses from it, the Nugget is the ticket. If you want something that's more responsive and controlled in terms of like what you do with the rod tip or handle turn is what it's going to do, that thin profile with the Era will definitely get that done for you. And then the Payday is kind of a hybrid of both. It's a little bit fat, but it's also a slimmer profile like the Era, and it'll kind of combine a little bit of each. But you cannot throw this on BFS, guys. This bait is pretty dang dense, 3/4 of an ounce. I wouldn't risk breaking your line or your rod trying to throw that on BFS. I throw it on my Arc Essence medium heavy with 14-pound sunline when I have thrown it. But these two is kind of like the upper tier or the upper threshold of what I will throw on BFS. These little 1/2 ounce glide baits that have trebles on them. The Era has stock light wire trebles, and The nugget comes stock with a little bit heavier gauge treble, so you kind of have to set the nugget home a little bit easier. But if they even swipe at the arrow, they're screwed, because those light wire trebles that he puts on there are nasty, and God forbid they ever end up in my fingers too. So there's a little breakdown of all those kind of new 4-inch glide bait category that's getting real popular lately. Let me know if you have any questions that I didn't cover in the comments below. And if you're looking for the best way to help support me, guys, easiest way to do it, pick up one of my small baits and big fish fish rulers, participate in my monthly BFS Big Bass contest. If you want one of these, contact me at my Gmail account that I leave in the pinned comment below for more details. Top 3 placers every month get sweet custom BFS bait packages or gear, depending on what I've got going that month. The other easiest way is just to simply use my ARC discount code, guys, for these sick BFS gravity sticks and reels. It's capital CB10 at arcrods.com. But I had a ton of fun on that one, guys. It was short and sweet, but we had a lot of action in it. And if y'all enjoyed it too, please leave a like for me. Consider subscribing if you haven't yet. Always talk with me in the comments below. Check out links to other gear and discount codes that I have in the description above. And check out the link to the playlist with more BFS bass action in the pinned comment below. Please share this with a finesse-loving friend, guys. Help grow the BFS bass fishing scene in my channel. But apart from all that, thank y'all so much for watching, and y'all take her easy. We'll catch you on the next one. He's going for that grass line. He would love to get in there.